welcome to the beginning of part 2 of this thing that Delta does.
Haha. Yup.
Part 2 of the Valendroth campaign teaser episode.
Yeah.
If you're watching on YouTube, then this is obviously part 2. If you're watching on Twitch, hi.
This part might be a little bit shorter than the first part.
No, it won't. Keep the illusion. So, yeah. Whenever you're ready.
All right. Well, I mean, that's what you see to your left, just to give you some scenery. Anyway.
Oh, we were going to stay on the screen for a little while longer.
Hey, I mean, do you want to go back? Do you want to?
I mean, it's just off to our left, and it would be around that time of day. So preferably.
All right.
While grasping and clutching I'm just gonna call him a boy. Like a small man.
Boy. A small one.
Clutching the unconscious goblin in my arms, I'm going to kind of look over to my left as the sun begins to set over the unmarked graves of many of the people that fought, only marked by the swords.
Corvus and Zaldrin. Corvus, are you gonna look over the sword graveyard too? Gonna bask in the glory or no?
I'm sorry, did you say Zoldrin or Corvus?
Corvus. And if I did, I meant Corvus.
I don't particularly care.
All right.
Hold on, let me wake up from my unconscious state.
So you're just not gonna look? You're just gonna...
I'm just gonna have a quick look. Like, I'll notice it.
All right, well then, both Corvus and Charlemagne, make perception checks.
I was gonna grab my dice. My actual physical dice.
Oh.
Four.
I'm a 14.
All right. Well, Charlemagne, you don't see much of anything. But Corvus, you can see faint outlines of what it might just be heat lines. You know how the lines kind of just distort the air. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But you think you see outlines of people?
Gonna begin
around.
to walk towards one of the nearest swords while carrying the goblin in my arms.
Okay. You do so. It is a great sword.
I'm gonna look.
It is a huge sword.
Yeah. I'm going to kneel down onto one knee and kind of drop my head slightly.
Okay.
And I'm gonna begin to start saying something under my breath. That is inaudible.
All right.
One question. Are you going to make me death saving throw or not?
In this case, I'm going to say you're just knocked unconscious, but you're fine.
Cool.
Because I really don't want you to die in the first session.
I non-lethal guiding bolted him.
Yeah. It's like getting tased, but like really hard.
Yeah.
And by water.
And by water.
Electrifying. Somber, serious moment.
So, do I notice anything else other than these faint outlines of people?
I mean, you see them kind of in the graveyard, and they seem to be transparent.
Does it make my senses tingle?
Your evil senses? No, definitely not. This is like on a scale of good to evil. These people are pure of heart.
Maybe
Okay.
not all of them.
I mean,
Yeah.
like most of them. Some of them, there are always a couple bad ones out of the bunch, But they don't smell too fishy. I mean, they might smell a little fishy, but not a lot.
So, I'm gonna finish up what I was doing. Start walking back towards the road.
With the goblin?
Yeah, with the goblin. I didn't set the goblin down. I've been carrying the goblin the whole time.
Whew, I was gonna say, all right.
And as I'm walking in front of four of us to get back onto the road. Just a quick backstory question. This is the first time we've seen each other in quite some time, right?
Yeah, I've been on the road for a few years now.
Okay.
I mean, I've stopped by the city every once in a while, but I don't think we ever really ran into each other.
Okay. With kind of like a saddened look on his face. Corvus, you were not here during the attack. Every sword you see is one or maybe more men, women, that have given their lives to protect the respite. There were too many to forge gravestones for, and many of them will be forgotten. Do you understand the magnitude that this would have on the people?
If you're looking for me to accept what you did to the little guy here, just don't bother. He didn't do anything wrong. I've heard stories of what happened here, and as unpleasant as I imagine it would be, that does not justify your hatred towards any creature that you may deem dangerous.
You do not understand, Corvus. I find no hatred for this being. I clutch him in my arms and not harm him. I bring him from the danger of those that would hate his kind in a manner that would not turn my own people against me.
Then what do you want me to say? Yes, a lot of people have died. I'm sorry about that. I'm assuming that a lot of those people were friends of yours. And I can't even begin to imagine how devastating that might be. But sometimes this sort of thing has to happen. I mean, you're a man of religion. You should believe that the gods have greater plans, and this is all part of their scheme.
I do not weep for the people who died here this day, nor do I hold hatred for those who had taken their lives. Eldath has brought peace upon my mind and calm upon my soul. You who have strayed from the path, I would like for you to take lesson of this and let it resonate within you. I'm gonna clutch the goblin in one of my in my arm, and then like kind of cup my other hand and begin to pour water on the goblin's face, just ever so slightly to wake the goblin up. Much more gently than I did with Corvus.
Okay, then yeah, he will wake up.
You think that you and I are so different. My methods are just slightly different from yours, but they're also much more effective. You will see in time. One day you'll hear stories of me, I'm sure.
The first thing you see is kind of the patchy face of Charlemagne as he's looking down at you. And as
I'm gonna completely freeze up. You reach into my bag and just hold out the gold.
Oh, the pouch on your side?
Mm-hmm. Then you cover my face. Please, I still have a lot to do in this world. I have an orphanage to keep running. Please. Take it, it's all I have.
As the eyes kind of flutter open, I disperse the water. Little one, I do not intend to take your life. I'm gonna put him on the ground. Corvus has your belongings. And you are free to travel with us, though. Stick to the shadows. Many of the people along this path will not take kindly to your kind, and will try to do a lot worse than what I did. You must understand that while my methods can be interpreted as an attack, I only meant to protect you from those that would end you. I'm gonna start walking forward.
Okay. Are you guys gonna follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make
I'm
sure
gonna
that
stay behind Corvus now.
just gonna make sure the Exaldrian is okay, and then yeah, come on, let's follow him.
I'm just gonna nod.
He's a bit rough around the edges, but he tries his best to protect his people, and I apologize for what he's done. I'll make sure that doesn't happen.
Are there like swords like along like the edge of the road?
Mm-hmm.
Would you say we're about like a mile or so away from the walls now?
Yes, and you're actually seeing some variation in the weaponry. You know, it's like people fought with what they could. There was even one who, because if they could identify what weapon went to what person, they would obviously put it with them because that would be their preferred weapon.
I find my son's weapon.
What was said
Oh
weapon?
shit!
It was a shovel.
Yes, it would stick out to you greatly, and it is actually right along the road.
I'm going to walk up to it, kneel down to it, take 3 gold pieces out of my pouch, dig a little hole, drop it in there, and kind of sit there for a bit.
Okay. And everyone else can see this.
You do realize that there are people in danger who are waiting for us to go and help them, right?
Sometimes you must pay respects to those that have been lost, with a little bit of a waver in his voice.
Hmm.
I'm gonna kneel down and kind of take a prayer too.
What a good.
After
I'm
about
just gonna take a few steps back, and then I'll just wait with my arms crossed.
Okay.
I'm going to extend a hand out, and I'm going to unball my fist, and there's going to be a small little lotus in my hand that has like blue tips to the petals, and I'm going to rest it down. And then out of my cloaks, I'm going to pull out a small disc with water. Just really tiny, like palm-sized, and leave it there.
Nice. Okay. Good moment. Nice wholesome family moment.
Keep walking.
All right.
Yeah, some happy backstory in here.
And soon you stop seeing the swords. Then you reach a path with what would seem to be some campers. Or people setting up camp.
All right.
Oh, I've used both of these people before.
Don't just stop. You don't need that. You need to call it out every time. These people don't know it. The people that are watching.
Fair.
Well, maybe they know the top one, but not the bottom one.
Yeah, definitely not the bottom one. Definitely not.
Okay. Like around what time of day is it now? By the way.
It's like sunset.
Okay. I just want to know if like we squeezed in a long rest, so I got my spell slots back.
I mean, really, it is just about dusk. Like, it's turning dark.
Okay. As it's getting darker, I'm gonna kind of put my hands together, like palm to palm, and I'm gonna say something under my breath, and then my eyes are gonna start to kind of have this bluish kind of glow to them.
Okay.
That's it.
So are you just gonna keep walking down this path?
Yep.
So as you get to about here, the bard, as you can see, with his lute. Here he is.
Hello.
Well, I mean, close enough. He's gonna say, "Hail, travelers! Care to take a seat?" He says, pointing to the fireplace or the little fire pit that he has.
You shrink him down. He's a little blurry.
Oh, sorry.
No, I just don't think it's putting the high definition. He looks like a potato face on the capture. Yeah. He said what? Sorry.
He says, "Hail, travelers! Care to take a seat?" He says, pointing around the campfire that he has set up. Him and his tiefling friend. Yes, that's a tiefling.
I'm going to survey the surrounding area.
Okay.
I don't particularly want to.
12. Do I see anybody kind of hidden off behind some rocks?
No. You see this bard, a tiefling, and a campfire.
Sounds like the start of a bad joke.
A priest, a goblin, and a blood hunter walk up to a campfire.
Oof.
Way to give it away.
Hmm?
Way to give away my class.
It's already on the screen, dude. It's part of the layout.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Feels bad.
Like all of our other stuff.
Huh.
Everything's on the screen. I told you this. Charlemagne cleric, Corvus blood, and Daldren rogue.
Alright, fair enough.
It's all there. Been there from the beginning, like.
Yeah.
And I think Delta said it at the beginning too.
No, No, I just said that his clerical practices weren't as welcomed.
Whatever.
Either way, just, it would have happened.
So I don't see anybody.
No, you see these people just chilling.
I'm gonna
Maybe now would be a good time to get your long rest done.
I see what you want here.
I'm gonna keep walking. And I'm gonna urge my companions to keep walking.
Yeah, no, I don't want to sit down with these people.
Totally don't trust this.
I'm gonna weirdly keep walking, because I am very hurt.
Okay.
The back of my head still hurts.
You walk forward and you are met with two choices. Also, that was like legitimate. Like that was literally they were fine.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Not Ruin the Illusion.
Yeah.
That was an ambush that you were trying to lead us into.
No, it wasn't.
Totally was.
Let's continue.
Yeah.
Whoa! Charlemagne, coming out with a re.
All right, so you're caught with a choice here to make.
History check to see if I remember the way to the place.
Okay.
To
To where you need to go.
Zephyra, I think it was, or Zesifa?
Saphira, or wait, Sazifa. That's it.
Zesifa.
Sarasha Hashara.
Yes.
Shasharahala. Yeah. History check. Wow. Now that I'm not trying to kill Yosh, I'm throwing. 16.
remember.
20 knows.
You remember that you need to go right here, this way.
I'm going to point and say, I get a funny feeling that we need to go right, as if a voice on the wind told me.
You're a loser. That's what the wind says.
All right, let's go.
Now, before you do that, well, let me
Roll initiative.
Yeah, before we do that, we're on a battle map.
roll for perception.
All of us.
Hey,
Everybody.
Can do. 11.
19.
9.
Well, what is it? Corvus notices there is there's like a summoning circle over here with some little pillars.
Yeah, that
And-
looked weird.
There seem to be some figures standing over there. They haven't noticed you, but you
There's-
notice it.
Are your spidey senses acting up?
Yeah, are my
I mean,
blood
they're-
hunter senses.
I mean, it's a summoning circle, so
I mean, there could be
Well,
good summoning
Does
circles.
it have anything to do with Fae, fiends, or undead?
yes, and you can sense there's a lot of it.
So nose go bad.
I'm walking full-heartedly. No, it's completely unrelated to that. What you're thinking about. I'm gonna full-heartedly just keep on walking.
Okay.
I'm just
Hang on
gonna
the-
grab him as soon as he walks past me. Just drag him back.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
It's that
hello.
time of-
There's no
Oh.
time for this. There's something going on there.
There are
Do you
people
not
in
see it?
danger, just as you said, as I sat and prayed.
Ooh.
We could be in danger. And honestly, I care more about myself than, well, anyone.
If you want, I can
Yeah.
go take a look. I can keep myself hidden pretty well.
I mean, you were just knocked out.
Well, I did make a mad dash. You can't really
Alright.
be hidden running for your life. Now can you?
Cleric without any healing spells, I just realized.
Oh my god.
All right.
So
Just
am I
gonna go
small
around.
enough to go in these trees?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll stealth and then
Completely
go
overlooked
I
that. I didn't
actually-
take like healing word or cure.
17.
17.
I actually want to roll for stealth as well.
Okay. I mean, you're hidden behind the trees, but he's just small enough to go in there. You're just standing out in the open,
Behind the trees.
behind the trees.
Wait, no, there's no trees where he's standing.
You're standing in kind of like a clearing, but I mean, they still can't see you just because you're kind of far off.
Put him where he is on the map because I'm gonna follow right behind him.
No, he's just about where he is. So, I mean, what do you want to
Yeah.
be back here?
Oh no, I was gonna stand in front of him and put my arms up and say, "I am a 3."
Like 3. Oh, okay. Well, let's see.
I'm going to kill
where you want.
So I'm gonna get as close as I can while still being behind a tree, and I'm gonna see how many there are.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
How many pillars there are?
know how many
How
people.
many things?
There are
Yeah,
there things? I thought it
things.
was just pillars.
Yeah,
Yes.
he
No,
got a
there are
sense of like
So
a lot
firstly-
of things.
There's a mage in the back.
Okay.
And you see some undead.
Undead?
Well, what seem to be undead.
Zombronis. Got it.
Nice.
If I made a reference, it went right over my head, but okay. So there are 4.
Yes, including
what I
the
can see.
mage. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna
I-
scuttle back through the trees,
Scuttleback.
and I'm gonna say, there are 4 of them. There's 1 mage, and there's 3 undead, from what I can tell. It's a cloaked figure. 1 cloaked figure.
I'm gonna take out my great sword. Oh, great!
jeez.
I haven't fought
Sword!
anyone in a while.
As soon as you say great, I say sword. I completely cut you off on purpose to say
I-
sword.
I am going to enjoy killing you so much, but not right now.
Not gonna lie, why did I do this? These things could probably kill you.
Yeah, I have 1 health too.
It doesn't matter, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. We're playing D&D. That's all that's happening.
Yeah.
D&D is fun.
Yep.
And wholesome.
And friends try and kill each other.
They can kill us in game, but not in real life.
Hell yeah.
Well,
That's the way to
actually I
think.
need to deduct those 3 gold.
No, never
Have to
mind.
do that.
Maybe they can't kill you.
Comments in your head, my dude. So we know about them.
Well, I definitely would
Yeah.
know
You-
stuff about them.
No, I meant like we know that they exist. We know how many there
Yeah.
are because we were just told that.
Mhm.
So, quick question.
Okay.
Do I hear the sound of a horse?
Possibly coming from the way you came?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So I'm going to kind of in a hushed tone. There will be someone coming very shortly. It is entirely your decision if you want to confront this or walk past it.
Are they going to try and hit me too?
Oh.
You can just stay behind me, little guy.
I'll just
I
go
got this.
back in the trees.
Limping.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you have a bow or anything like that?
I'll go ahead and take out my short bow and wave it out of the trees.
There you go. Just stay hidden.
I'll knock an arrow and get ready for anything.
I'm going
Now,
to.
considering what
Okay.
happened earlier, Charlemagne, I'm assuming that you don't have a problem with fighting.
Kind of like move his head a little bit to the side, putting some hands up, like.
Hey, I mean.
Good enough.
So I'm guessing we're on the same page here, Ares.
Yeah, so I'm going to reach into my kind of robes, and I'm going to kind of walk a little bit of a ways back onto the path that we were on, and then hold up this sort of let's see, what should I make it? Somebody choose a shape.
Dodecahedron.
I hold up a dodecahedron. It is shining with a small blue pale light. Not so much that it is extremely visible, but just enough to distinguish as the night is sort of kind of coming over. And what do I see?
You see, coming from the horizon, as you told him, the tiefling on the horse, or on a horse. And at this, he stops. At seeing you, he stops.
Thank you for coming, friend. Please keep the horse to the shadows. There is trouble up ahead, and we will need your assistance.
Okay. So what do you want me to do?
I want you to go around the trees, off to the left. I will go around the trees to the right, and we will take them by surprise.
Okay.
Watch for a flash of bluish light. That will be your signal to attack whatever is closest to you. And I start walking off to the right.
Okay, and he will walk to the left. Kind of semi-hidden behind the trees.
I'm gonna walk up behind Corvos and kind of let's see, how should I do this? Gently squeeze his arm. Get his attention.
What?
What was that you did earlier? I sensed,
What do you mean?
I saw something that you were doing. I could feel this vibrance coming from you.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm gonna look him up and down. They have brought aid. They will attack from the west. You give the signal,
Oh.
and we will.
Well, that's nowhere near as much as fun. No, of course we're gonna kick their asses. Ugh.
If you two don't mind, I'd rather get this over with quickly.
Just the arrow like fully like taut and like you're kind of shaking from holding it like aimed this whole time.
Oh.
We kind of have more lives to save right now, and I'm not feeling the best.
I'm gonna give him a smack on the ass and walk over to the right.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
sassy.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
You're up in the tree. There's one Corvus right next to me.
I'm not up in a tree. I'm. I don't know what you thought. I'm like on the ground.
No.
In between
I
the
did
trees.
what I did. I'm off to the right.
Okay. You slapped both of us.
Did I make a stealth check?
Yeah. Because you had to walk through kind of these. All right, well.
20.
Yeah, all right, well, you kind of creep through the shadows of the dusk and night.
My bluish robes concealing me in the shadows as I just gracefully glide over to my position, clutching my holy symbol.
Right, before we go, as I have the sword in my hand, I'm just gonna pass my arm right on it and just give myself a little cut, and I'm gonna activate my blade.
Okay. All right.
So now it's shining with this sort of blue light, with little lightning going on around it.
Nice. Okay. So
Then I'm gonna look over to Charlemagne and just give him a nod.
all right, and so I guess this is a surprise attack round.
Hold on, he's gonna nod at me, and I'm gonna nod at Zaldrin.
Okay.
I'm shaking more visibly now.
Alright, do we get to just go up to them and attack?
Well, we have the ranged attacks ready to go.
Uh-huh.
So, I nodded over to Zaldrin to try and get him to shoot first.
I'm on it. I'll shoot the undead nearest to me.
I will shoot the... I'll just measuring tool it. That one.
Okay.
Let's see.
And your companion, the one who arrived on horseback, is going to, of course, attack this one over here.
Yep. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm about to fire. Hiya!
Ah!
That
so
was so
huge.
close.
Let's see.
Was
8.
Oh.
Wow.
an 8 does not hit.
10.
Wait, sorry. Wait, I was reading the wrong
Wait,
thing.
10?
It's not plus dex, is it?
It is plus dex.
Yeah, it's plus dex.
Then it's 14.
You hit.
Just barely. Their AC is 13.
And sneak attack, baby!
Oh shit, what up?
Where's your...
You also have to
your
roll for normal damage.
he did. He only gets 1d6 at level... No, you get
Yeah.
2d6 sneak attack at level 1, don't you? No, it's
Yeah.
1d6.
No, 1.
It is 1d6
So-
sneak attack.
One.
And then the
Yeah,
1d6
that's-
from the short bow.
Short bow is the 6, the sneak attack is a 4, and then the proficiencies.
Well, you get plus 4 and then proficiency bonus, so there should be another 6.
Oh, it's proficiency bonus for the
Yes.
No, not for the
sneak
damage.
attack?
It is for the damage. It gets added to
No, you
that.
don't get. You
No,
don't
I
get
thought that was
proficiency
for
bonus
finesse.
damage.
Not for finesse. Oh wait, no. With ranged attacks, you add your dex mod, dude.
Do I?
Yeah.
That's why I added the 4.
Anyway, how's he looking?
Well, not gonna lie, he crumbles apart.
Oh, okay. As soon as I see the arrow fly, I'm taking my shot as well. Guiding bolt. Last spell slot.
Okay.
Nice.
You don't hit.
Even with an 11.
Even with an 11.
Aw. Yes.
It reflects off of his armor in the pale moonlight.
Ding. That would be like a 1, and then it would give away your location.
Yeah. That's fine.
And your friend is going to try to fire at the undead boy.
Please tell us, what is he firing with?
Magic.
Magic.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Surprise attack. We get advantage. Totally forgot.
Oh yeah, alright, okay.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Yes!
Okay, I guess you hit.
Okay.
I'm also gonna roll for this guy too, just see if he gets 20. No, okay, so it's still 19, so that hits.
10, I believe.
10 damage?
I'm just making double check on that. Count it as 8 for now before we resolve this.
Okay. I mean, he's looking rough, but he's still alive.
Yep.
Okay, so... And then... So your friend, who arrived on horseback, is going to fire off a fiery blast.
Or a
So-
fiery bolt.
maybe.
Or searing fingers.
Or a blast.
He chops off his fingers, sets them ablaze, and
Uh-oh.
throws them.
That was a wimpy.
Yeah.
The
Hmm,
globin
what
is
was it?
putting
That
you
was
all
a-
to
that was a
shame.
wimp- that was a wimpy damage.
Go,
Alright,
Corvus. Go, Corvus, go!
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
Do I get to run up and
oh,
attack?
wait.
Yeah,
No, I
surprise
know.
round.
Sorry,
You get to
there's,
take a round of initiative.
one more thing.
Yeah, but it's just because
There we
I'm melee.
6.
Yeah, but because of the surprise round, it just means that everybody who's getting the jump on them gets to take an extra turn before I roll initiative.
Yep.
So you still get to take a turn.
Go get him!
Go get him!
All right, then guess I'm gonna run up to this guy. And I'm
Alright.
going to attack him.
Just
Okay.
cleave him in two.
Sling, sling. Stab.
So I'll do 2d20s.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
you've
for
got
the
multi-attack?
surprise. For
Well,
surprise.
no, it's yes, for
Surprise!
surprise.
Oh, that's right.
So it's 18.
18
Yeah.
for the which one? Because
The second one, it's
The
just
second.
advantage.
Yeah, with advantage.
18. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, you hit.
All right. So I do 5 points of damage. Ooh, that kind of sucks.
You kill him.
What about
Hey.
your strength, Mad?
Oh, right.
Mad.
It was +4,
Strength
but
mad.
it kills anyway. So
Yeah, that was a 9.
yeah, 9 damage.
Well, yeah. Either way, he's dead. He was dead at the 5. All right, now everyone rolls initiatives.
Yay.
Initiative.
Hit me up with that.
Nice!
Wow. All right.
Good rolls, boys.
Yeah.
And what is it?
10.
What is added?
Oh boy.
Is that dexterity? That's
Yeah,
added?
it's
Dex.
I've got an 8 on mine.
Okay. Let me roll for one of these boys.
Well, for our ally, then the two boys.
Oh yeah.
You throw those with your actual physical dice, not in front of us.
Okay. Meh.
They both rolled natural 20s. You all die.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Everyone does. The
Rakshana
end.
comes out of the
Hope you-
sky. You want to
hope you
make a bet?
enjoyed. Bye.
Yeah. Rakshana.
Also, just because as I'm typing, I'm just writing that down.
That's fun.
Okay.
So as soon as I take the blast, I'm just gonna sit down, cross my legs,
Oh.
cause I'm going last.
Yeah. And can you add the mods?
That is a big fat 2, my dude.
Oh.
And Yosh is an 8.
Jeez. Okay. Corvus, though. Okay, so wait, never mind. That was 10. So.
Yeah, Corvus gets a 10.
Let me.
Now, is the guy in front of me undead as well?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't smell stinky.
Well, no, he doesn't smell if they're bad like paladins stuff do. He does something
Oh.
Yeah,
different.
just yeah, sort of a sixth sense kind of thing.
Oh,
That's
Spidey
Spidey
sense
sense.
got it. That's just what it is.
And big fat 2 for Charlemagne. Lovely. All right. Well, the friend actually goes first.
The unnamed tiefling.
Lacleys,
Lacaleys.
as he was so lovingly put. All right. and he's gonna
Lacaleys
try
the
to-
big-tailed.
Big-tailed. Well,
I believe at level 1 he had +4. If I remember his stats right.
well, it hits. But to be fair, this is a different person, different universe.
Yeah. If you rolled up new stats for him, kudos.
His name is actually Big Macalees.
Big Macaleys.
Big Macaleys.
Oh,
Whoa!
disintegrate
alright.
that boy.
He does 13 damage to this undead boy, and he burns away. All right. Then it is Corvus.
All right. Corvus is gonna run up to this guy with a big smile on his face,
Oh, jeez, that'd be terrifying.
and I am going to take an attack with what's it called? Great weapon fighting.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the -5 to hit for a chance to add +10 to damage.
Okay.
Jeez, great weapon fighting is so ridiculous.
That's
So
crazy.
it's 17.
-5.
-5.
I have a +6 to hit, so I just did +1.
Ah, yes.
Well, yeah, you hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2d6 to +4,
10. 14.
so +14.
Yeah.
So that's 23 damage plus 1d4 for
Lightning.
my
Yeah.
lightning.
Magic
1d4.
sword.
You know, at first I was like, oh, this might be a tough battle. Nope.
You
26
hit him
damage.
with the flat of your blade and just squish him down into compact paste.
26 damage. All right. Well, I mean, he's still alive, but he's hurting. He's like, no.
Christ.
Great
All
weapon.
right. Well, then it's his turn. He's not pleased with you. He's gonna back away a little bit.
Attack of opportunity.
All right, attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even as the DM.
That's 18.
Oh, you
So that hits. And that's 8 plus 4, that's 12 damage.
Well, he's still alive.
Darn.
And he's gonna fire off an Eldritch Blast at you.
Hit me.
He fires
Bite
12
me.
Eldritch Blasts at you.
And it was at this moment that everybody should have just listened to Charlemagne and kept walking. As he raised an army of 2,000 undead.
I
Self-replicating
will kill all of
skeletons.
them. I don't run from evil. Evil runs from me.
But
Yeah,
I'll-
that definitely hits.
Apparently Eldritch Blasts will run towards you.
Uh-huh. And he gets to shoot 2 beams.
Oh hell yeah, my dude.
Do it.
I'm dead.
Just straight up
Yeah.
dead.
I am
Hit 'em
so
up.
fucking dead.
This will be so funny.
Oh, yeah.
How much health
I
do you
am
have?
at -6.
Oh.
He crumples to the ground.
Yup.
Went all big dick on this guy.
Yeah.
See what happens. You walk right into the summoning circle.
Well, hey, I did do like a fuck ton of damage to him.
Yeah, you did.
Who's next? I believe it's
It's,
the boy,
yeah.
The little man.
the little man.
Well, I'm gonna shoot another arrow at him from the
All right.
shadows. I don't think I do get sneak attack on this one anymore.
Actually, you know what? Reverse all that.
Reverse all
You
what?
Corvus, you would have went before him. I just noticed. So, or wait, not Corvus.
He already
Zaldrun
attacked him.
No, Zaldrun would have went before he did. I just
It's
realized.
fine.
It's fine. We don't need to
It's
retcon
fine.
it. We don't need to
Yeah.
retcon it. It's all good.
He's on the ground dying.
I was gonna say because Zaldrun could have killed him.
Nah, I mean, he's still within range to shoot him with his bow. He's fine.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
fine.
on it. Don't worry. No
Well,
retcon.
no, I
Go
mean,
back.
like-
Put him back.
No, because that means he
Yes.
needs to re-roll the damage for his opportunity attack. No, it was good.
Yeah, come on. Put him back.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because yeah, that's fair. Fair. Well, no, I mean like Zaldrun would have went before the mage.
Yeah, no retconning though.
It's fine.
We keep it going.
He's an all-powerful and mystical wizard who got a really high
Okay.
initiative that we didn't
Yeah.
know about.
It's all good.
So-
It's fine.
I do want to ask about sneak attack. Ares,
Uh,
probably because you know
yeah.
more.
He's
I
no
probably
longer
can't
being
sneak attack
he's no
twice.
longer being flanked. You could do it once
Cool.
per turn, but you need somebody else flanking him,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
or if you just get advantage on the attack. But
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot another one.
Okay. All right.
That
well,
is
you hit.
a 22,
Well, you hit.
21.
Well, you hit.
he really had to say that 21, huh?
Well.
He's
how
not
do you wanna
dead.
do that? How do you want to do this?
He's
Gonna
not
plunk him right
dead.
between the eyes.
Yeah.
You plunk him between the eyes. He falls face down, and the arrow plunges through his skull because he falls forward. He falls
Cool.
forward onto the arrow, and it plunges right through his head.
I'm gonna immediately run up and grab his staff.
Okay.
Don't touch it. You're gonna get cursed.
I already grabbed it.
Ouch.
I'm
Already
gonna.
grabbed
I'm
it.
And
gonna.
Charlemagne becomes a lich.
You, you hear the great old one say, "Hey, yo, what's up?"
Stop playing.
I'm gonna
What's up,
go
bud? How you
towards
doing?
Corvus, and I'm gonna kind of like.
Gonna pat
shake
his
him.
shoulder.
I'm gonna pour water on his
Wake up.
face.
Yep.
Like a
No, I'm not kidding. I grab the staff and with my other hand, my free hand, I'm gonna pour water on his face.
well, okay.
Do I wake up?
I'm pretty sure he's pretty unconscious for the time being.
Yeah.
For the time being, I mean, do you want to wait
I-
until he wakes up?
Can I medicine check to try and stabilize him?
Yeah, sure. See
Cool.
if you can make him wake up quicker.
Wake up.
Nope, that's a 7.
Yeah,
You
he's
don't
gonna
even have
be
proficiency in
unconscious for a
medicine?
little while.
I didn't say I was a great cleric.
He's a cleric, but he's not a great one.
You're an awful fucking cleric.
I'm
He's
better.
rolling-
I'm better at. I give sermons. I don't stitch people
I
together.
was gonna say he's continent renowned, but he's not that good.
Wait. So you wanted to play a bard, but thought, oh fuck it, I always play bard. Let's play a cleric.
Maybe.
But also, while this is going on, this boy comes walking through. Goes up to Charlemagne. Well, I hope I was a service.
I'm gonna take out 10 gold pieces and hand them to him.
How much fucking money do you have?
Well, I mean, to be fair, all those donations, they add up.
I don't take from the donations. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's true. That's true.
He's
I'm a
a holy
priest.
man.
Holy
who
man.
Blasted me in the back.
No,
of the
I just
head.
this is I'm like dipping out of my life savings. I hand him 10 gold pieces.
Please, you don't need to give me.
I hand him
this.
10 gold pieces. And I kind of, with one hand, I am holding a staff, right? It's like a piece of wood.
Yeah, with a little crystal.
It's like
at
a
the end.
walking stick.
A little red crystal at the end,
Okay,
like a ruby.
check that out later.
Yeah.
I'm going to kind of brush my fingers, like ball my hand up, and then like brush my fingers along the side of this this tiefling's face, Go. Return to the respite and seek sanctuary within the temple. And I'm gonna hand him another piece of paper.
He's gonna take it and he's gonna say, "Okay. What about your friend here?" He says, pointing to Corvus.
You don't happen to have an ex machina healing potion, do you?
What's an ex machina?
It is a term. It is a joke. Do not worry.
Now, this guy doesn't have the same spells as the Achilles of the other world. I mean, I can help him.
No, you don't. Go.
Actually, no. If you could, please do. I don't know how to deal with this.
I do. I am a cleric. I will take care of him. You must go.
You've succeeded in more hurting than helping, but okay.
The way I practice my practice is the way I practice my practice.
I guess we'll. All you've done for me, I suppose. Of course, I'll trust you. So, thank you for all you've done, and I'm going to go back to the city.
I will
Good
see
luck.
you when I get back.
With a little 2-finger salute, he says, walking off the way he came.
We're gonna arcana check the staff, yo.
All right.
Like a million.
All right.
In all honesty, that's a 19.
Yeah.
Like a million.
So you enchant.
I enchant this weapon.
This looking staff.
And you can see that the wielder was it was mainly the wielder that was magic, but this staff has some fun tricks in store.
I was about to say, if you just pulled a me and said that the stick is not magic.
Well, the ruby actually. So the ruby has two spells kind of in it
Ooh.
to use to add to your arsenal.
Ooh.
I can't believe I'm gonna say this.
You can just DM it to me. DM it to me so I have the access to it. I can surprise him later on.
Yeah.
It's got nature's beauty.
He just has a staff that casts the spell Wish and time stop.
Let me.
I'm gonna proceed to try and put Corvus on my back.
You are too small.
I am twice your size.
Look,
Yeah.
If I'm carrying that much on my backpack, I can carry a lot more.
I'm very beefy, dude. Like I'm fucking built.
You will crush me and I will die. This is what I
Yes.
wish for, please.
Sorry. Say again?
Ah.
Huh?
What?
I'm pouring water on his face. That's what's
It's not
happening.
even healing water, it's just water.
It's water. That just seems to spring from my hands.
You're just
It's actually
drowning
just
him.
sweat.
I'm always wet.
He gets very flustered when he's around me, so he's just sweating on me, actually.
It's just a river of sweat. Oh, that's so gross. Oh, good gosh. Okay, so is he still unconscious in front of us?
So it's a medicine check to wake him up, right?
Yeah.
Can I try?
Do you happen to have a healer's kit in that big old bag of yours? Oh, no, sorry.
Alright,
Do you
Arizona
happen to
sent you
have
the-
it?
these two
Yeah.
spells?
Give it to me.
Um,
Do you happen
there-
to have a healer's kit among your many wares?
Unfortunately, no.
how do you like those spells? It is...
Can I do it with the thing I'm holding?
Yes, because the ruby is enchanted. It's only the ruby.
Okay, so I'm gonna take the ruby, I'm gonna grab it, and with this
Okay.
newfound knowledge, I will cast the first spell and let it coil around my arm.
All right, you grab the ruby and you think of the spell. The staff turns into a snake and wraps around your arm.
Yes!
What type of snake?
I want it to
Um,
be a red constrictor.
Yeah,
Is it not an
Begins
asp?
constricting your arm and eating you.
it wraps around your arm, just like you
Yeah.
wanted it to.
I'm gonna make a medicine check and see if I can wake him up. Oh, that's a straight 19.
You wake him up.
Okay, I just wake him up.
You just slap him in the face, and he goes, "Man,
You give him a wet slap. I've been pouring water on
a
it.
wet slap." Sounds like a fish getting slapped on his face.
What happened? Did I kill him?
You cut
There's a
it down
snake!
pretty well.
I'm gonna throw it on him.
Are you actually gonna throw it on him
I am.
with any
gonna
intent to
throw
harm
what?
him?
No, I'm just gonna drop it on him.
It's just gonna flop down on you. It's gonna.
It's gonna make a
Wait.
weird wet smack.
Wait, what is?
A snake.
The snake.
Oh,
An actual physical snake.
Yes.
Yeah, a red
I like
constrictor.
snakes.
Yeah, he's gonna. His
It's
name
gonna,
is Carl.
it's gonna plop down on you, and it's gonna
No.
slither around.
I have better name. Rolf.
Oh, jeez.
I like it.
I should have invented the spell "snakes to sticks." But anyway, yes. So now there is a snake kind of crawling around you. It's not really doing much,
And your face
I
is
like
all wet.
snakes. I'm gonna pet its little head.
and it's gonna stick out its little snake tongue. Like,
Aww.
Oh, we should probably pitch up a camp for the night. Not on this thing though. It creeps me out. I don't like it.
you see a skeleton. Hello.
Wait, is there a skeleton nearby?
Hello,
No,
my name
no.
is Grigori.
Just
Anyway.
mean.
What about over here?
That is a clearing.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna move the snake and I'm gonna put it on the ground and I'm gonna get up.
The snake's gonna slither away.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have control of it, so.
No.
Bye
You
bye,
just kinda
snake.
plop it on. Yeah, he just goes.
I'm gonna grab a fistful of nearby sticks.
Oh my god.
I am playing with my new power.
Yeah, now you just have this ruby that gives you that ability.
Wait, one new power.
I haven't said anything in character. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh,
I have a voice for my character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a bundle of sticks. And I'm going to go and sit down, stack them together, and put out my hand.
Oh jeez.
And there will be a campfire.
that's useful. Yeah, that's very useful, actually. Yeah. I'm
And while
just
it's on
gonna-
fire, you're gonna do sticks to snakes.
No.
There are flaming snakes everywhere.
Anyway, so
I'm gonna
little cozy campfire.
Yeah, I'm gonna set out my bag, my huge bag. I'm gonna bring out the mat, and I'm gonna kind of go all the way in, like put the bag sideways, and I'm gonna go in, like crawl into the bag.
Okay.
Oh, that's adorable.
It's like your little sleeping bag.
No, I'm gonna grab for something at the very bottom, and then I'm gonna bring out a really ragged-looking brown journal. And I'm gonna start writing.
Well, I'm gonna take one of my rations and I'm gonna eat.
I am going to wander off.
Okay.
Where
I-
are you going?
I need to pee.
That's as
All right.
fair of an answer as anyone could say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk maybe 80 or so feet away from the party.
Which direction? I guess just
To the east.
to the east. So like over here.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go to the west, to the more densely forested part.
Okay, so you go into the forest. So just imagine you're in a deep forest. You know, maybe I have imagery actually.
Okay.
Well, it's fine. You can just describe it.
But yeah, there's plenty of trees.
I'm going to start to walk between the trees and put my arms out on either side of me, and then begin to do a sort of entrancing dance as I begin to speak some words under my breath. And the dance includes these sort of long swaying motions with twisting arms moving in tandem. As I close my eyes, kind of just wandering my way through the forest, gracefully moving my body, and I open my eyes.
What you see out in front of you used to be many trees, but now it would seem as if there's a clearing. And let me enlarge this. And that's what you see. You see a white, kind of glowing deer.
I'm going to walk into the clearing.
Okay.
Eldath,
Yes, my son. You hear in your head.
I stand firmly.
How?
In
What?
silence, kind of reach up towards my holy symbol and drop down to the ground, shedding my cloak. Begin to walk towards the stag.
Okay. He doesn't move, but while you're walking towards him, he says to you in your head, "You are doing my work well, keeping the land clean and pure. And for now, that's all he says.
As I stand there, completely naked. Eldath, you must grant me the power to cleanse those that are impure.
If I must give you something that will help you on your journey, so be it." And so when he says that, you kind of see a bit of just like a flash of light after he said, "So be it." In the kind of hazy light that kind of surrounded you, you see a bright flash, and then it is dark again. Do you think that's a good place to stop?
I think it's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think so. Well, it's definitely been fun. It's been interesting, and I'm happy that I got to have this little teaser trailer with everybody.
All right. So that's the end of episode 2. Be keeping an eye on us on socials to find out when the part 2 of episode 1. Apologies. Be on the lookout for episode 2. That will be coming into its fruition come October. So keep an eye out on that. We'll be talking a little bit more. And for everybody here at D&D Universe, bye.
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 Bye.